What's going on, everyone? My name is Justin Morris, and today I'm here to show you our 2018 Ford Transit High Roof Extended. So let's go ahead and check out the inside. So if you walk with me through the bug nets here, the first thing we have right here in the entryway is our heavy duty door lock. And then this is a drawer for our 75-liter Dometic fridge freezer combo. Now you can set both of these to fridge, or you can set one of them to be freezer so you can have your ice cream while you're camping, which I have to have my ice cream. And then if you come around to this side, you can see this is our main pantry area, and this houses all of our dry goods and supplements and all of that good stuff. Nice and spacious. And then also you have these standard, I think they're 12-inch little cubes that you can pack everything in so it's not rattling around. Over here we have a 12-volt diesel heater that's mounted under the passenger seat, and the tank for that is right here. So if you need to fill it up, you just slide open the slider, fill it up with diesel right there, and then your controller is mounted right here for easy access. And also, one of my favorite parts about the build is this roller blind. So usually you'll see people, they have curtains. That's kind of cool, but we made it a little bit fancier. We got this motorized roller blind, so if you just hit this button, the roller blind starts coming down. And basically what that does is that just blocks off this entire front section from the rear. So anyone who's looking through that front window can't see any lights or anything that's going on back here. And then with the same controller, you wake up in the morning, just hit the button, and your roller blind starts going up. So the stock stereo just wasn't cutting it. We decided to add something else. So if you look here, we have a 10-inch Jensen stereo, and that has Apple CarPlay. So not only do you have your maps here, you have your music, everything right there, and it's all touchscreen for easy control. If you move over to this way, we have our main cook surface / countertop, and also we can monitor our batteries, turn on our inverter, you have your 120 plugs. This is the switch for our 12-volt LED lighting, and also you can dim that to your liking. We'll go ahead and max it out. Here we have our main drawer, and this is where we keep our induction cooktop. So we'll just take that out, set it on the counter, plug it in. Easy. And we also have all our silverware and cooking stuff there. And then if you look over here, we have our shower. So this is all vinyl tile. We have a Max Air fan in there. And then we also have a Seahead composting toilet. Now moving further into the vehicle, waiting for the truck to pass, we have our sink here. And this is a nice deep sink, about 9 inches deep. We have our metal backsplash. And we also have hot water in here. So we have a 2.5 gallon hot water heater. Whoops. So we have a 2.5 gallon hot water heater. We also have a soap dispenser here. Okay, so here under the sink, we have our trash can, other goods, and then this switch here, you just flip that, and that goes to the 15 gallon gray water tank underneath, and that'll just empty out when you flip it, and you can close it again right there. And then all of our overhead storage. So we have tons and tons of storage in here. So these cabinets are massive. This is where we keep all of our bowls, plates, and then also some more dry goods and cooking things, for lack of a better term. This side, a bit of our junk drawer / junk cabinet. This is all electronics. We have some toiletry stuff still in here and randomness. So one of the coolest parts about this build is this 12-volt air cooler, and this is from a company called Air. You can open these up, adjust them anywhere you want, and it's located pretty much right here in the middle of the van, so you can cool off while you're cooking or here in the workspace area when the tables are up. So the whole idea with this build is that we wanted an area that was actually livable. When we see people with the big platform beds with all the storage, that's amazing. That works perfect if you're a mountain biker, if you got to store bikes back there. But what we wanted was a little bit different. So what we have back here are 2 black butcher block tables that are on lagoon mounts. So we have tons and tons of room back here. You can work here, your significant other can work at the other one. You can eat, swivel it out of the way, and you're good to go. There's just an insane amount of space. For reference, I'm about 6'4", so I could lay down on this bench if I wanted to. And also, inside the benches, we have storage as well. So this one houses our 2.5 gallon hot water heater. And then you also have storage there. Moving further back, we have our 30 gallon freshwater tank, our 12 volt pump. We have plumbing for an outdoor shower back there. And then on the other side, swivel these out of the way. We have tons of storage. We usually keep our shoes up on this shelf, and you have all that area to do with as you please. And back here houses all the electronics. So basically we have 414 amp hours of lithium batteries. We have a 3,000 watt Renogy inverter, a 30 amp solar charge controller. So that charges our batteries off the 327 watt solar panel, and that's a SunPower solar panel that we have on the roof, which is a really good brand. And to keep everything simple, we have a 12 volt and 120 volt breaker and fuse box that's accessible. So if anything ever goes wrong, you got fuses, swap out the fuse, good to go. So the main part of this build that I was uncompromising on is I wanted to have a livable space. So not only do you have this massive area for working, for dining, for just hanging out with all your friends, you could probably fit at least 8 people, 4 people on each bench back here. But these tables on the lagoon mounts lower down, and then on each side we have a twin XL mattress. So when those fold down and combine together, you actually have a queen size bed, which is super nice. Now above the beds we have our cabinets once again, and on each side we have tons of storage for clothes. So right now we have his and hers, and those continue all the way back to the very rear of the van. And you might also notice here we have a 12 volt fan that's on a gimbal, so you can pivot that anywhere you want. Super nice, and that works best in conjunction with these door vents that we have installed. So if it's a hot night, you want a nice cross breeze coming through, you just pop these vents open, turn this fan on, and now you have fresh air that's going to be blowing down on you. And that also has adjustable speeds as well. All right, and as far as the outside goes, we have some nice off-road tires. And if you climb up this ladder, we have a bit of a surprise for you up top. So up here, not only do we have our 327 watt SunPower solar panel, but an easy way to clean it. We have a rooftop deck. So not only can you stand up here and easily clean everything on the roof, or if you ever have to do any repairs down the road, easy. Or if you just want to sit up here, have a picnic, watch the sunset, you can do that too. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I'll see you in the next one.